Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Justin Andrews. There's an outpouring of support tonight for the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department after the death of Officer David Lee. He was struck and killed this morning while responding to an accident on Interstate 70. We have live team coverage tonight. Shoshana Stahl is live at North Patrol where people are leaving condolences. But we start with Alexis Zotos at police headquarters, and she's bringing us the breaking details about the person detained in this case. Alexis, what have you uncovered tonight?
Justin, first off, a very somber day here at St. Louis Police Headquarters. Now, First Alert 4 is confirming through multiple sources tonight the name of the person detained in this deadly crash. According to court records, the 24-year-old is currently on probation for a previous domestic assault and DWI charge in St. Charles County. Those same court records say police say that he was living in the country illegally at the time of his last arrest. We are not naming him at this point because no charges have officially been filed.
70 East Elm and Grand, officer struck.
It's the call no one wants to hear. Just before 9 a.m. Sunday, Officer David Lee responded to a one-car crash on Interstate 70 near Grand.
Officer Lee was behind his patrol car, retrieving traffic cones when a vehicle traveling eastbound lost control, spun out, and hit Officer Lee.
The original accident involved an off-duty Ferguson firefighter.
Risking her own life, the off-duty Ferguson firefighter rushed to help Officer Lee. She got on his radio, asking for help.
Officer Lee was rushed to SLU Hospital with critical injuries. He died in surgery.
What a tragic and sad day. Whenever you lose an officer, it's a husband, a father, colleague, beloved, trusted, 18-year veteran, killed in the line of duty through an accident. It just shows everything that we do each and every day is not routine.
The 18-year veteran of the department worked in the traffic division for the last 4 years. He testified recently at the high-profile case involving Daniel Riley, who crashed into a 17-year-old girl in downtown.
Please relax and on this man.
Now, the city of St. Louis and beyond is mourning the loss of another officer taken too soon.
The nicest guy would do anything for you.
It was raining Sunday morning. The interstate was wet. Accident reconstruction is working on the investigation into the person who struck and killed the 44-year-old officer.
I can confirm a 24-year-old man has been detained after showing signs of impairment. When everything does come out, this person's going to be held accountable to their actions.
All right, right now, police are working to gather additional evidence from that suspect and from the scene of the crash this morning. The police chief telling us tonight in that news conference that they do expect to release additional information tomorrow. Count on KMOV to keep you posted. Reporting live in downtown, Alexis Zotos, First Alert 4.
And we'll see what new information we learn tomorrow, Alexis. Thanks so much. Backstoppers has stepped in to help Officer Lee's family. It's just one way St. Louis is showing support for the fallen officer. Tonight, Shoshana Stahl is live at North Patrol with that part of this story. And Shoshana, we understand Mayor Jones and Chief Tracy came by to pay their respects tonight.
Yeah, Justin, that's something they're encouraging other community members to do something similar. Here at North Patrol sits a growing memorial. Here, this squad car covered in flowers, honoring an officer they're saying was a family man and a hard worker.
David Lee was a model police officer, in my opinion.
The St. Louis community in mourning, honoring Officer David Lee, who was killed while on duty Sunday morning.
He always had a smile on his face. He always had a good attitude as it pertained to coming to work, doing his job.
The Ethical Society of Police President Donnie Walters says the department is hurting.
We pretty much had a tragic loss today. We lost a positive police officer. We lost a model police officer, and it's going to affect us.
Officer Lee was a traffic officer responding to a crash on I-70 when police say a driver who they suspect to be impaired hit him. Officer Lee died of his injuries, and a procession brought his body to SLMPD headquarters for the last time after 18 years on the job.
Today is a day of heartbreak for the city of St. Louis.
At the North Patrol Division, a car draped in a mourning band as Police Chief Robert Tracy, Mayor Tashara Jones, and Circuit Attorney Gabe Gore covered it in flowers, something they're encouraging others to do, as well as joining in prayer.
Matthew 5:4 reads, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." Tonight, I ask our entire city and our region to be the comfort that the Lee family needs and deserves.
Officer Lee leaves behind a wife, 2 children, and so many other loved ones.
A wife lost a husband. A son lost a father. A daughter lost a father. Aunts lost nephews. Cousins lost cousins. They lost a family member.
Walters, also a sergeant with SLMPD, saying he knew Officer Lee by the smile he always wore on his face. Now his second family, his brothers and sisters in blue, dealing with the heartbreak of his death.
We can't shut down enforcement and policing for a day. So you got a lot of officers just right now at work, and they're grieving as they patrol. They're grieving as they respond to calls.
Chief Tracy says resources are available to officers within the department as they continue to mourn the tragic loss of Officer Lee. I spoke to one of Officer Lee's friends on the phone earlier today, saying that this is a huge loss, not only to the city, but the entire region, saying Officer Lee was larger than life. In North City, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.
Shoshana, larger than life and now a loss to this community. Thanks so much. You can find the latest and any new developments in the death of Officer Lee on the First Alert 4 news app and at firstalert4.com.